For a brief period of time earlier this summer, the streaming community was overtaken by a new game. This game, Only Up, seemed to put players' mental and mechanical skills to the test. But what if I told you it is much simpler than most make it out to be? You've undoubtedly seen numerous clips from streamers showcasing their longest falls and that ticking corner timer of their latest attempt. Oh no! The overall opinion of this game seems to be that Only Up is a struggle, a brutally agonizing test of skill. But it is far easier than you think. While everyone who's played this game knows the controls are finicky and the movement is made to be infuriating, there's actually more mechanics in this that most gloss over. The game is filled with hidden secrets in most sections, which, if discovered, allow players to skip levels and save a large amount of time. Oh, what the? Whoa! There's even a category in speedrunning that completely removes the beds from runs because of how simple they make the game. Now, I'm only talking in the sense of the larger pool of players for this game that go the traditional route and the streamers that do the same to get every ounce of content. So, what most players view as a game of skill is in fact a test of observation and patience. As the game gained popularity, developers actually adjusted the difficulty, making harder areas easier to navigate. For example, the recent update to the manta rays has actually made it easier to hit more precise jumps, making level skips more achievable. In comparison to other modern platforming games like Jump King and Getting Over It, Only Up's mechanics are much simpler. But does it mean it takes less time to beat? Not necessarily. While Only Up has much simpler mechanics, the time you'll need to invest as a beginner to actually beat Only Up is still comparable to its counterparts. When we turn our attention over to the speedrunning community, we can see that the original statement still holds true. Despite all the tricks and gimmicks the community could find, the time to beat this game still vastly outweighs the other two. Observe the fastest speedrun done by Level 66, which has already been beaten. As you can see, Level has mastered all the mechanics of this game and understands the proper route to take for the fastest time. But this still requires massive amounts of downtime, with walking and idle airtime. Games like Getting Over and Jump King have almost no downtime at all, and require you to be interacting with the game at all times. Going back to my original statement, Only Up is not a test of skill. It is a cleverly designed patience game. Whether you use that time to cautiously take jumps or find the secret scripts around the map, this aspect makes the game a lot more about time and patience rather than an overall test of skill.